Hello, hello, hello. So look, as you come on in, welcome. First of all, welcome everyone. Welcome to this live broadcast. My name is Taria Vision Avant, and I am going to be trying to multitask here. I am using my incredible Logitech camera up here. So everybody that's watching me up here, I'm live on Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. What up, though? And then I'm live over here on Facebook as well, Facebook Live. So for everybody that is joining me, welcome, 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 welcome. I should have actually put this up on a tripod so that I could be like eye level with y'all. Maybe I'm gonna try to do that real quick while I'm waiting on everybody to join us here in this broadcast. Oh Jesus Christ, almost dropped my whole light. Jesus. Hey, look, as you guys come on in, do me a favor, introduce yourself. Let me know what city or state y'all are chiming in from. Let's see, we're gonna grab a couple of these. How y'all doing today? Today we are gonna be opening up a book that we received in the mail. I do live book reviews. And so basically what I do, guys, is I'm gonna do a live book review of one of our fellow urban CEO authorpreneurs. And I am going to go over some tips. Things that they can do to make their book even better. And so as you come on in, again, please introduce yourself. Let me know what city and state. Keisha out of Atlanta. Ron out of Atlanta. Hello, hello. Sasha out of Orlando. Hello, hello. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all, on Facebook. I got to take this out the case. I got me a new case. And I can't put it on the tripod while it's on the case. All right, as y'all come on in, introduce yourself as well. Introduce yourself. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. We're going to put you right there. There we go. Introduce yourself. What city and state are y'all chiming in from, okay? So that way, I got my tripod. There we go. There we go. Yes, honey. Yes. So I can look back and forth, and then I'm going to have to look down here to look at the comments. But that's okay. It's so much easier for me to talk to y'all if I have them a little bit closer. So there we go. So anyway, so welcome to everybody. Again, we are live on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So welcome to everybody. My name is Taria Vision Avant. Please let me know what city and state. I also like to do my best to communicate with y'all. Rita out of Rochester, New York. What up, what up, what up? Hey, look, as you come on in again, please introduce yourself. But another thing, if you are watching this on Twitter, please share this. For everybody that's watching this on Twitter, please share this. For everybody who's watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe wherever the button is. Where's the button? Down this way. Subscribe this way. Subscribe and turn on your notifications. If you're watching on Facebook, please share this video. So a little bit about myself, just in case you guys don't know. Again, my name is Taria Avant. I am the founder of Show Your Success. I am also an urban CEO. Hold up. Let me put my hat on real quick. Let me represent for the city. Urban CEO means that we are unapologetic, real bold, action-oriented, and non-conforming. So shout out to all of my urban CEOs out there. And what I do, guys, is I, as a business owner, I work with entrepreneurs and I show them how to build multiple streams of income. One of the ways that I show them is I believe every single business owner should be an author. I believe everybody should write a book, and you should write a book that is designed to help you to bring more business in. Number one. I also believe that you should bring in additional streams. One of the things that I teach on as well is I teach people how to start their own t-shirt business. Okay, so if you want to learn how to start your own t-shirt business, we also have a training that is available. Right now we have a special price. It is going up about $30 next month. So if you want to save $30, what you need to do, guys, is go to sixfiguremoney.com as well. If you go to Six Figure Money, you can see many of the other trainings like my book writing program and all of that. But anyways, I got a new package in the mail, and I am going to open this up live with y'all. So this is the first time that I've ever seen this book. And this book actually came from Amber out of St. Louis, Missouri. So Amber, I don't know if you're watching us live, but if you're watching us or if you're watching the replay, hey girl, how you doing? So anyways, so we're going to go ahead and open this up. I probably should have got a knife or something so that I didn't have to try to tear this thing open. By the way, let me show y'all. Let me go grab something real quick. Hold on, here I come. Okay, so one thing that I recommend is there's different ways that you can actually get packaging for shipping your books. One is like what Amber has. You can get some bubble wrap. So if you're going to do bubble wrap, you can do bubble wrap. I actually found a packaging store here in Houston where I got like a ton of these bubble wrap things for the low. I don't even know what I paid. It was ridiculous. It was like for, I don't know, for like hundreds of them. I might have paid $40. Hundreds, okay? And then you have these right here, which are book boxes, and they are designed so that you can fit your book in them, but they look real, like, official. So let me show you. I'm gonna fold it up so y'all can see. Matter of fact, it's easier if you put like a book in there. So I'm gonna put a book in here. And boop. And you can ship your books just like this as well. And the way that you're going to ship all your books, unless somebody paid for rush shipping, is going to be media mail. That allows you to not have to spend a whole lot of money, and you can also track all of your packages. But anyway, so let me go ahead and open up this package. Okay. Amber sent me 2 books, and so I'm going to review one. Okay, I'm going to review one, and then I'll review another one on another day. So I'm going to review this one right here, this first one that I see, which is called Flawed Mom by Amber Farrar. Flawed Mom by Amber Farrar. So here is the cover, guys. This is the front cover, Flawed Mom by Amber Farrar. And then it has a whole lot of these quotes on the front. And then she has her back cover. Now, the purpose of this review is for me to be as constructive as possible. Another great thing, guys, is if you are a self-published author, the cool thing is that you can always go and edit your book for the best, okay? And so if you guys are authors, entrepreneurs out there, you would like for me to review your book live on a broadcast for no charge, you can send me your book in the mail, and I'll give you guys my shipping address at the end. If you don't want me to review it live and you want it to be private one-on-one, you can also pay for, as of right now, for a strategy session, okay? And so in order to do that, you would want to go ahead and go to sixfiguremoney.com, and there's a link where it says to book a session with me. You would have to pay for a full hour so that we can go through the entire book. All right, so then we're going to look on the inside. All right. So the first thing, if I was to give the first thing that I see about this book, first of all, she put this in a matte finish. And so it's like a satin finish. It feels real soft. I don't know about y'all, and this is just a preference thing. I love satin finish, okay? Like, I personally love a flat finish. That's why my car is matte paint. Like, I like matte paint, but everybody doesn't. But I like matte paint, so I don't really have no objection to that, or a matte cover, or a flat cover, or satin cover, so that's cool. However, some people do feel that the shinier cover looks more professional. Whatever. I mean, potatoes, you know, whatever. So the first thing I want to talk about, though, is the title. Now, Flawed Mom. Okay, so Flawed Mom is the title of her book. And then I see there's different types of words. It says positive intentions, procrastinating, dating, lies, sisterhood, growth, limitation, truth, and a whole lot of other words. At a first glance, I'm assuming this means that she is talking about motherhood and the flaws of motherhood. I'm not sure. So I would recommend that with the Flawed Mom, you maybe would want to add some kind of a subtitle. So subtitle is going to tell the reader exactly what the book is about, right? So when I say, so it might say Flawed Mom, and then it'll say the 7 steps to something, right? So let me see. The stories of Flawed Mom are going to, and these are stories. I guess these are stories of other mothers. So it can be stories of other mothers who overcame challenges in motherhood or something like that. So that you're giving the reader, the potential reader, exactly up front an idea of what this book is about. Another thing is, okay, so another thing that I would probably say, if these are stories, which let me see. In my opinion, I don't know if these are stories. The stories of Flawed Mom are going to touch every woman, especially who believes in second chances and second acts in life. Amber wants mothers who feel like failures, and they don't meet the social expectations. To know your past does not define you, yet tells your strength. Almost. So I'm not really sure, just at a glance, if this is saying that these are stories of other mothers or what. And so we would want to be able to confirm, what is that, right? So you want people to understand, are these stories or are these steps? Because when I look at the table of contents does say the power of prayer, the power of love, the power of truth. So I see you have 12 powers. So you can say 12 powers to become an incredible mother, 12 powers to overcoming, the challenges of motherhood. Something like that is what I would probably put. Now, another thing that I want to point out is these are stories of other mothers. I'm not sure if this image is portraying to me mother, because without looking at this image, all I see is I see a very nice shaped woman, very nice. I mean, she's got the poom pow, but to me, that doesn't say that's a mother. Now, I do understand you're talking about being a flawed mom, but it doesn't necessarily relate. A lot of times we want to have images on our covers, and I don't know that images are always necessarily required. Okay, you don't always have to have images. And so just looking at it, I don't see that this relates, especially if these are stories of other women, because every other woman in this book probably does not necessarily look like this. Maybe you can have pictures of women, different pictures of women holding their babies, or, baby crying, or like a woman looking stressed out, or no image. Another thing too, I think this is supposed to be like a torn away piece of paper or something. It looks to me, it's just kind of a weird placement, so I probably would remove that. And then the text, I would just have the text maybe. Maybe you can have something solid. And then, of course, adding your subtitle in, Alpharetta. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Welcome. That's what you can add, okay? And then the subtitle. I would probably even remove some of these words, unless you want to make this about, that could be what the image could be about, the words on here. But it's a whole lot going on this cover, and I still don't know exactly what the book is about. So that's important. Like, you want to know. Now, the back cover, this is good. Now, I would say we want to use a little bit more of the cover. I don't feel like we're using enough of it. I see people do this a lot, and that's fine. But you can definitely open up the space, add a little bit more. I like to use like subtitles or titles for my paragraphs as well. So I might say, what is this book about, right? What is this book about? And then I'll put what this book is about. I'm gonna say who should read the book. And then I might put a couple bullet points of who should read it. And then you have this beautiful picture of yourself, Amber. So this picture is beautiful, right? And then you have your picture. And then I love the bio. It's short to the point. Another thing that you want to add onto your cover, Amber, is going to be the website. Your website, if it's going to be a personal website or the website of the book, right? You also want to include your social media, because this is the thing. Everybody may not have purchased your book that sees the book. It could be sitting on a countertop or anything of that nature. And so maybe they want to be able to, download the website real quick. So if you have your contact information on your cover, they can take a quick little picture and then be able to get your book. And I would recommend it be a link to go to your book. So in case they want to purchase it, they can purchase it right then and there. Okay. Don't make it hard for people to figure out how to be able to get your book. Okay. Now, when I go to the font, first I got to tell you, I want everybody to look at the layout of the book. You probably can't see too well, but you can't read it, of course. But the layout of the book, it's nice, right? It's nice at a first glance, right? Well, thank you, Victoria. I'm glad you are enjoying this. It's good. However, one thing I would add, I love the font. I would make it just a little bit bigger, and you've got space to do so. You're right at 99 pages. So you can make it maybe one more size bigger. But what I would do is break it into some sub-chapters. I'm not sure if like this is a full story, but one thing I like to do is I like to break it down within my chapter. So I add sub-chapters to the chapter, right? or subtitles to my chapter titles, and I put a bullet, like I make them bold. I bold it out so that it makes it easier for people subconsciously to actually read through the book. So, you know, adding some additional sub-chapters or bolding out certain things does work as well. Dedication, acknowledgments, closing letters. Other than that, I love the layout. Whoever formatted your book, if you formatted it or if you hired someone, great job. Just, of course, adding in a little bit more of the bullets. The back cover, you know, using more of the space. If I can give you an example, I'll give you an example of like a back cover where we use a lot of the space. As you can see here, we use a lot of the space on this cover. We have what the book is about. We have what's in this book, about the author. We have their contact information. You always want to have those key elements on your cover. Okay. I will hold on. Okay, all the chapters start the same. Very good. Also, another thing. I would just say, make sure to explain, are these stories of people? Are they all your stories or something like that, right? But other than that, my love, I would definitely recommend reworking on this cover though. Flawed Mom, include your subtitle. I would probably just change the image out altogether. It doesn't, you know, because if I saw this and if I was a mom, you know, I don't know if I would relate because this is not the way I look. And so you want to remember that, right? And if your goal is, of course, to attract of a certain maybe nationality or whatever that may be, okay, I understand. But you could also get some images of just a stressed out mom, you know, maybe Google stressed mom on some websites that provide stock images and stuff like that you can purchase for your covers, or you know, just a face that looks stressed out or something like that. But the silhouette is very body specific, or if it could be a pregnant looking woman, right? I think that's about it. So again, we're going to be doing more of these, guys. All you have to do, if you have a book that is out and you would like for me to review your book, if you want me to review your book for free, and as you can see, I do my best to be constructive, not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, because 97% of most people who want to write a book, they never will. So the fact that you've written a book is huge. But what my goal is that you create a book that's going to move. I want you to create a book that's going to sell, as well as to be able to build multiple streams of income. Oh, let me add one more thing. And I'm not sure if you did this in your book yet. But Amber, if you did not do this in your book, you want to make sure that you do redirect your readers to some bonus material. And that's something that we actually teach within our System Mastery University program. Okay. So if you are already an author and you would like for me to review your book, what you want to do, guys, is send your book to P.O. Box 542195, Houston, Texas 77254. I'm going to go ahead and type this in for y'all. You're going to send it to Taria Avant, P.O. Box 542195, Houston, Texas 77254. Okay, you can send your book to me and I will review it for free. Now, if you don't want me to review it live, but you would like to have a one-on-one session with me, you can also go to sixfiguremoney.com and you'll be able to see where you can schedule a 1-hour session with me. All right, so very important. You can do that as well. However, you know, when we have more people that are sharing their books live, we have more people that are being impacted, right? So don't be afraid. You can go ahead and share your information and I'll make sure that we do right by you. Also, guys, if you see my hat, Urban CEO, we just announced the official summit, the Urban CEO Summit that's taking place here in Houston, Texas, y'all. And let me tell you something. You do not need to live in Houston to come to the summit. This summit is going to be amazing. There's two things that are going to be taking place the day before. Every single person, if you're coming in from Houston or coming in from out of town, we have a book launch, The Life of an Entrepreneur, where you actually can come and write. Lord, I'm sorry. Somebody just threw me off. You can actually come to the book launch for free. This is one of our collaboration books that's coming out, and you can come to the book launch for free. The Urban CEO Summit is going to be so dope. We've already pre-sold tickets to some people have already joined. Guess what? Every single person who purchases a ticket also gets to become a co-host. We're going to be telling you more about being a co-host down the line. This is something new. Nobody's doing this. Trust me when I say this is so lit, okay? Now, if you want to know more about the Urban CEO Summit, we have early bird tickets that are available for, until they sell out. You're going to go to urbanceosummit.com, urbanceosummit.com. All right, so this is going to be an incredible event. The event is June the 23rd. The book launch is June 22nd. No matter where you are, if you're in Houston or outside of Houston, you want to fly in town for the weekend and come to this incredible book launch as well as summit that's taking place on June 23rd. All right. So again, if you want me to review your book, you're going to send it to that address, P.O. Box 542195, Houston, Texas. Okay. And Victoria asked, do I have a book? Do I have a book? Absolutely. I've written more than 15 plus books. We have more than 1,000 authors / authorpreneurs who have actually been produced through Show Your Success, which is my online university company. So we have several books, my darling. My latest book is a 6-figure vision where you actually can get a free copy by simply going to sixfiguremoney.com. sixfiguremoney.com. But needless to say, Urban CEO is going to be super dope, guys. This summit, everybody that registers for a ticket, you get to be a co-host. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. We're going to have over 200 people in the place to be. 200 people. And I can't wait until you guys see us start to announce many of the speakers that are going to be at this event. So super excited about that. Go to urbanceosummit.com. And for those of you who want me to review your book, make sure that you send me your book. All right, y'all. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's review.